What's up, people? This your boy West back in the video. Who the fuck is outside, bruh? Motherfuckers outside and shit, man. But anywho, I decided to do a quick live video. This shit ain't gonna be long. I just recently listened to the Black Messiah album by D'Angelo and shit. I mean, I've listened to D'Angelo's music growing up. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause my mom used to play. I'm sorry, my parents used to play uh D'Angelo's music, when I was a jit, you feel me? Him, Angie Stone, like all these legendary R&B neo soul artists and shit. I didn't really start listening to actually I take that back. I did listen to Black Messiah, I think a few years back, like probably like a few years ago, but like it really didn't like dawn on me until like recently. And RIP to D'Angelo and shit. It's sad that he passed away for cancer. He died over pancreatic cancer. RIP to that man. But yeah, I recently like listening. I recently listened to Black Messiah, and me personally, I think it's D'Angelo's best project like he's ever made. You know what I'm saying? And it's not to say albums like Voodoo, albums like Brown Sugar, like that they're not great albums. They're definitely great albums for their time. But I feel like to me, Black Messiah resonates with me because this album was not only D'Angelo's personal album that he's ever made in his like career, but it's very, very grounded. It's very, very mature. And it's very, very politically charged. You know what I'm saying? Especially like the messages with police brutality, like the shit that's still kind of going on today as far as like racism and like shit that black people are dealing with, black Americans is dealing with, FBA and shit. Um, especially in the time, especially in that time, and because the album came out in like what 2014. You know what I'm saying? The album came out in like what 2014. And D'Angelo, he hasn't put out an album since Voodoo. Voodoo was the last project that he put out back in like the year 2000. I was 1 years old when Voodoo came out. You know what I'm saying? That album came out back in like what 2000. And you know what I'm saying? He with D'Angelo, he hasn't been putting out music for like nearly 14 years. And by the time we got a new project, we got Black Messiah. Black Messiah came out in 2014. And it's crazy. That album came out a few months before To Pimp a Butterfly, before Kendrick album To Pimp a Butterfly. And me personally, this is an unpopular opinion. I like To Pimp a Butterfly. You know what I'm saying? That album is a classic. You feel me? Um, that album's a fucking classic. But I have to say, D'Angelo album, Black Messiah, mops floors with To Pimp a Butterfly. Like, it's not even a fucking conversation. It's not even damn, I'm losing my train of thought. It's not even a debate. You know what I'm saying? And I like To Pimp a Butterfly. I fucking love To Pimp a Butterfly. I love Kendrick Lamar's album, To Pimp a Butterfly. But Black Messiah mops floors with that album. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I said, this is my favorite album from D'Angelo. And one thing I like about this album too, compared to albums like Brown Sugar, Voodoo, like I said, Brown Sugar and Voodoo are excellent albums. But I think my only little critique with the albums, it was a lot of sexual themes. You know what I'm saying? And for a person like me who never had a girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a virgin. You know what I'm saying? I've never had a relationship and shit. So a lot of times when it comes to R&B music, I can't relate to all that that the whole themes of love. And I'm not saying making love songs are bad. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with making maybe two or three love songs, but like if you have your whole project kind of center around love, sex, and shit, it's like I can't relate to that shit. That shit don't resonate to me. You know what I'm saying? Whereas with Black Messiah, you have love songs on the project, but it's mostly mature. It's more grounded. You know what I'm saying? It's based on the shit. What's up, Benjamin? You know what I'm saying? It's based on what D'Angelo went through his life. His drug addiction, his personal shit. And then you gotta understand too that the nigga haven't dropped the album since Voodoo. You know what I'm saying? So like this is his most politically charged album. What's up, man? What's up? So like I said, Voodoo, Brown Sugar, like I said, they're dope albums, but Black Messiah, in my opinion, is easily his best album. Songs like 100 Devs, songs like The Charade. I'm gonna tell you, my favorite songs off of Black Messiah is 100 Devs. No, not 100 Devs, 1000 Devs, The Charade. This man said, "Is your name Zach?" No. I don't know who that guy is. Anywho, songs like 1000 Devs, songs like The Charade, songs like Back to the Future Part 1, Part 2, songs like Prayer, songs like Another Life, like that. This whole album is just like insanely good, like from production, from the overall messages, the singing on it, like D'Angelo, man, he really has a good voice, good singing voice. Yeah, like I said, he's a very talented dude. I think Questlove had involvement on the project too. Questlove from Roots, he from the Roots. I believe he the fuck am I saying? Damn. He had some involvement with the project. Well, he had involvement with the project. This man said, "How is your day going?" It's going. I'm happy to be off the plantation. If you get what I'm saying, the plantation, the 9 to 5 plantation. I'm happy to be off. This man said I'm actually a small artist. That's cool. I'm a small artist too. Shit, we could network. We could collab. Yeah, we could fucking network and collab and shit. Um, damn, I'm losing my train of thought. I appreciate y'all commenting and listening to the stream. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, like I said, overall, I really dig this project, and I will definitely put this album probably on the same level as Jimi Hendrix Electric Ladyland. To me, I think this might be better than Jimi Hendrix Electric Ladyland. And Electric Ladyland, like that's one of my favorite rock album of all time. Like I love that fucking album. You know what I'm saying? But I would definitely put D'Angelo Black Messiah as like best rock album and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's definitely like I would put this album on the same length as Prince, The Sign of the Old Times, because I like that album from Prince. Outcast, Speaker Box, The Love Below, Common, Electric Circus. And what's the other albums that I really like that I really admire? J Dilla, Donuts. Um, Trying to think of some other albums too, man. The Beatles, the White Album. This man said you play rock music. No, I make beats, man. I'm a producer. I make beats. I rap and shit. But I do like rock music. If you asking if I like rock music, yeah, I fuck with rock music and shit. Like my favorite rock musicians is between Jimi Hendrix. I fuck with Jimi Hendrix. I fuck with the Beatles. I fuck with Funkadelic Parliament. I fuck with Joe Division. I fuck with Radiohead. I'm a big Radiohead fan. I like Radiohead. Um who else do I like as far as who makes rock music? I like Paramore. This man said, "What about country?" I don't listen to country, bro. I'm not a country head, but more power to those that do like country music. You know what I'm saying? More power to them. But I'm just not into that genre. You know what I'm saying? It's just not for me. So who's asking me this shit? Hold on. Somebody asked me a musical instrument you find fascinating. DAW. DAW. I fuck with DAWs. You know, the reason why I like DAWs because you could do so much with a software. You know, especially with especially with technology these days. Especially with fucking technology. Especially with technology these days, like you could do so much. You could sample. You can make anything out of a sample. You know, a lot of people crap on people who sample, and they try to say like, "Oh, you need to know instruments," but it's like, um, when you actually do your research on sampling, it actually takes skills. You know what I'm saying? It's not just some walk in the park. And as for a person like me who make beats, like it's not just some walk in the park shit. Like, oh, you just take a sample and just boom, you make a song. Like, you know, you could do so much with sampling. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I like DAWs because not only like you can make music on a computer, but you can get plugins. Um, Hell, if you want to play instruments, you could plug instruments into your computer or your audio face. But overall, what amused to me is DAWs. Oh, and the IKEA MPK, the IKEA MPK. I loved it. That's a beat pad. That's one of my favorite instruments. I think Jay Dilla. I forgot what Jay Dilla used when he was making beats. I forgot what he was using, but that's another instrument I like too. I forgot what he used. Shit, and I'm a Jay Dilla fan. I forgot what fucking beat pad he used to make beats. The what's it called? Drum machine, beat machine, whatever he used. I forgot what it's called. This man asked me, "Do you play any instruments?" No, I don't. I just have an ear for music. No, I don't play any instruments. I just have an ear for music. Like if something sounds good and I'm like, yo, let me use that loop, let me use that sample, let me add some kick snares, some 808s. Like I just have an ear for music. I do not know music theory. I do not play instruments. I mean, as far as playing instruments, I use beat pads, you know, as far as like sampling and making beats. What's up, T Sizzle? This man said I play a lot of instruments. That's good. Ain't nothing wrong with that shit. You know what I'm saying? As long as you don't go around using that shit to like, because a lot of times with people that play instruments, they try to use that shit to like act like they're better than someone. It's like at the end of the day, man, as long as you have the talents, it should not fucking matter. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing with people with with the DAW shit. Like motherfuckers be trying to like make fun of people that use FL Studio. And it's crazy how too, cause like growing up, like niggas used to make fun of me for using FL Studio, and now FL Studio is like the most popular DAW. Like everybody and their mother use FL Studio, but when I was growing up making music and going to school and shit for audio and music and shit, niggas was like, "Oh, you need to use Pro Tools, you need to use Logic, you need to use the studio, the industry standards." And like niggas used to like fucking, I don't know, niggas used to like push that shit heavy in school, but it's like it's funny how the tables turn now and everybody's using FL Studio. You know what I'm saying? Everybody and their damn mother is using FL Studio. Everybody and their damn mother is doing commentaries videos on FL Studio. But you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like I said, it really don't matter what software you use or what instruments you use or what type of hardware you use. If you have the talent and you can make music, like it shouldn't fucking matter. But that's good that you play a lot of instruments. Shit, I need to start playing some more instruments. Like I tell you, the only instrument I fucking play is a beat pad, and I make beats and shit. But I need to start like teaching myself how to play guitars and shit. Like I want to get into like guitars and like I want to start teaching myself like piano notes and shit. Even though you don't necessarily have to know music theory, you know what I'm saying? Cause I mean, you as long as you have an ear and shit, that's what matters. But like, I do want to teach myself how to play a fucking piano and like get good at it and get good at more reading notes and shit. Hold on 1 second, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. But yeah, I appreciate y'all watching the live video. Like I said, I don't plan on being on this shit that long. I just wanted to talk about D'Angelo, man. And like I said, man, it's sad that D'Angelo passed away, man. Like out of all people, not D'Angelo. You know what I'm saying? And D'Angelo, he literally passed away a few months after Angie Stone, cause him and Angie Stone used to be together. This T Sizzle said, "I want to learn how to make a beat one day after I feel like I made enough rap." I mean, why not do both? Why not do both? That way you ain't gotta fucking pay people to make beats for you and shit. I would do both. That's the type of shit, that I do as far as my music. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with getting beats from other people, because I mean, sometimes you don't want to make beats. Sometimes you want to rap on other people's shit, or you want to give people shine for their production. But it's also good to teach yourself how to do both, so like you don't have to rely on people, because most people these days are unreliable and shit. Trying to get people to like come together, trying to get people to like, what I'm saying, do shit. It's like it's kind of hard because most people, man, they're unreliable. People say they want to do this, they want to make music, they want to do this, they want to do that, and then when it's time to do some shit, it's like people just be talking. You know what I'm saying? But it's good to teach yourself both, because you don't have to rely on people. You can do most shit yourself, and then you don't have to, and you ain't gotta fucking damn, and you ain't gotta fucking uh uh pay producers to use a beat to rap on. Cause eventually that shit costs money. You said, have you had people say they was gonna hop on a track and don't do it? Yeah, plenty of times, man. You forgot, bro. I make music. You forgot I've been doing this music shit. And I don't be using that to brag and shit, but I've been doing this music shit for 10 years now, man. So like all this stuff that you're experiencing, man, I've experienced it too. That's why I don't really fuck with most people, man. That's why I just collab with my homies, like people that I have, like that I'm close, that I'm cool with, that I already have, relationship as far as like on some like homies, brotherhood type shit. Like that's who I collab with. I don't really try to collab with most people, because every time you try to collab with most people and you try to put your and you try to put yourself out, you try to network, because people always say network, do this, do that. And then when you try to like get some shit popping, it's like most of the time people are unreliable. It's the same thing with YouTube. Like when you try to like collab with people and you try to be like, yo, let's work on this, let's work on that, let's work on that. It's like vice versa. So I just got to the moment. This is why I don't fool with people, man. This is why I distance myself. This is why I distance myself, and I mean that's that. But yeah, I've had that shit happen in the music shit. I've had people that said they wanted beats from me. They wanted to rap on beats. They wanted to rap on my shit. And then when it was time to get something going, it's excuses. Oh, I can't do this because I'm depressed. Oh, I can't do this because my microphone ain't working. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? It's retarded. This man asked me, "What is your artist name?" Well, see, I have two artist names. My rap name is King West, and my producer name is Lauren Blossom. It was West Day, but I fucking changed that shit. I mean, I be changing my artist names and shit, cause like sometimes I want to revamp. I want to like start from scratch. You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes I just want to change the name, cause you get bored with names and shit. Or sometimes you want to be on some MF Doom type shit. I don't know if you listen to MF Doom Benjamin, but like MF Doom, if you listen to his music, a lot of his albums, he'll release music under different monikers. That's kind of what I be doing sometimes. I like to do some MF Doom type shit and release music under different names and shit. Yeah, yeah. MF Doom is fire, bro. G Sizzle said, "Yeah, you gotta improvise and shit." Yeah, like I said, man, you better off just teaching yourself to do both. That way, you ain't gotta rely on people. You know what I'm saying? Cause dealing with people these days, man, it ain't even worth it. You said I like the way he used to make music. Yeah, MF Doom was dope, man. You know what's crazy about MF Doom? Like he played a big inspiration on my music. Him, Mob Deep, Earl Sweatshirt, and ironically, I'm gonna go see Earl Sweatshirt like this month because he's gonna be coming down here performing. Um, I'm trying to think who else inspired me. Outkast, Tupac, Wu-Tang Clan, RZA. There's a whole bunch of artists, man. Jay Dilla, Madlib, um, Kanye West. A whole bunch of artists that like played a big inspiration on my music. He said, I thought the Mad Villain album. He said, I gotta check out more of him. I thought the Mad Villain album was booty meat. You know it's crazy that you said that shit, T Sizzle. I used to thought the album like hear me out. Like me growing up, when I just started getting into underground music and what you call it, lo-fi experimental music. When I first got into MF Doom, I used to didn't like his music at first because I was like, this shit is weird. This is some damn Adult Swim type shit. Like when I listened to Mad Villainy, when I first got into Mad Villainy, I didn't like that album at first. I was like, what is this shit? I'm like, these beats are kind of, they're not traditional hip hop. I think at that time, the only song that I really liked was the accordion beat. You know that accordion beat? Doom, 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 doom. Living on broad tons, the clock tick faster. I have the damn verse go. You know that song accordion on Mad Villainy? That was like the only song I like. And like it took me a while to get into MF Doom's like style. Cause like his shit is so different. But it wasn't until like later that year in 2015, because 2015 was the year that I really not only got into making music, but like that was the year that I was into underground music, like MF Doom, Dilla, Madlib, Wu-Tang Clan. Like I was into that underground shit, that boom bap shit, that lo-fi shit. Well, I didn't really start getting into lo-fi music until Earl Sweatshirt, some rap songs. but I didn't start getting into underground music till like 2015. So like, you know, when I first discovered MF Doom, it took me a while to like really get used to his style because it was very different. But over time, when I started listening, like I kept going back to the Mad Villainy album, and I kept listening to his music. It grew on me, and he became my favorite artist for a while. You know what I'm saying? Until I started getting into other music because my music taste started expanding. But like MF Doom at that time, he was my favorite, man. Like, and he still is one of my favorite. You know what I'm saying? He definitely like played an inspiration. Yeah, it's that lo-fi shit, bro. And that's one thing I love about lo-fi music. It's very raw. It's very authentic. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm a artsy type of dude. Like I like weird shit. You know what I'm saying? I like weird type shit. I like experimental shit. I like um artsy movies. I'm a big fan of Stanley Kubrick. I'm a big fan of David Lynch. I'm a big fan of I gotta get into Alfred Hitchcock stuff. I gotta get into his shit. I'm a big fan of Jordan Peele. I'm a big fan of Donald Glover, Atlanta. Um I'm trying to think who else be doing that artsy, who be making artsy type movies and shit. I like Ari Esther. Ari Esther, he's dope. Um um I like the TV show Mr. Robot by Sam Xmail. So like I love artsy type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? I love when directors, I love when artists, they do experimentation with their art and they push the envelope. I fuck with that shit. And that's the type of shit I be trying to do with my music. I try to push the envelope, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I like lo-fi music, man. Lo-fi music is dope. But yeah, like I said, I appreciate y'all watching this video. I didn't want to keep this video long. I just wanted to speak on D'Angelo's music. RP to D'Angelo, man. Sad that he passed away. Out of all people, you know what I'm saying. Out of all the people in the world, he passed away. You know what I'm saying. Not even just him. Angie Stone, RP to Angie Stone. Um, and my condolence goes out to his kids too. You know what I'm saying. I could not imagine like losing both parents the same year. Like you lose your mom, Angie Stone, in a car accident, and then you lose D'Angelo. You know what I'm saying? D'Angelo is a very very like legendary artist. Like he's definitely in my top like best artists of all time. And listening to albums like Black Messiah, Voodoo, um, Brown Sugar, but especially Black Messiah, like especially that album Black Messiah. He's like he's gained more and more and more respect. You know what I'm saying? Like very very talented dude, man. He will be missed. And if y'all never listen to D'Angelo's music, y'all should definitely check out his discography. Y'all should definitely check out Black Messiah. You know what I'm saying? Black Messiah is a really good album, but definitely check out his albums Brown Sugar, Voodoo, and the Black Messiah Project. Like I think y'all fuck with it. If y'all like music that have soul, music that makes you feel good, that's positive, I think you'll like D'Angelo's music. You know what I'm saying? His music is really, really, really dope. Um that's all I gotta say about it. Y'all be safe and peace.